And so today we just got a random announcement of an upcoming live stream that will be happening for this upcoming mid-month August. It shouldn't come entirely out of surprise that we are getting more streams like this. They pretty much did confirm it, that we were going to get more throughout the year as we lead up till the end of the year, I guess. But to get one so soon is really surprising in my opinion, especially because we kind of already know what the upcoming banner is going to be. This isn't even a leak, Keller pretty much told us themselves. So again, if we go to the 10th anniversary 1000-year Blood War campaign, we have all these challenges where they want us to use certain characters to get medals. Round 1 in particular wants you to use Soul Reapers, any of these kinds that released in the last year. Round 2 wants you to use any character, any Sternritter or Quincy, I guess, that released in the last 2 or so years. But then weirdly enough, again, this has never happened before, when it comes to round 3, and round 3 does release after this upcoming mid-month is announced and released too, round 3 in particular wants you to specifically use Rangiku and also Neliel. So this pretty much confirms this upcoming banner is going to be Rangiku and Neliel. Most likely Swimsuit characters in their 1000-year Blood War designs. Because I've seen a lot of people say, yo, we already have a Rangiku and Neliel. We do. Doesn't mean we can't get more Swimsuit versions of them. I mean, we did get an Orihime back-to-back one year. But if it is their 1000-year Blood War designs in swimsuits, that gives Caleb another reason to basically give them another swimsuit character. And it also doesn't make sense to be anything but that, given the fact that Rangiku's already gotten 2 canon characters. She can't quite literally get anything more. At least when it comes to 1000-year Blood War. And we know what end of month is going to be, so it seems like we are jumping right back into swimsuit season. And with that in mind, that's ultimately the weirdest part about this, because the way this is going to go, they are going to treat it very similar to some of the bigger banners of the year, at least character choice wise, where the first time we had a stream like this, we had the same day release of Full Hollow Ichigo and Segunda Etapa Okuro for the $100 million celebration. 2 months later, we had the same stream, the special news live stream. In a way, you can treat it as a mini Banka Live, and that then saw the release of Aizen and Byakuya, the renewed versions, remakes of popular anniversary characters, and was our pre-anniversary banner. In this case, character choice-wise, it's just Neliel and Rangiku in swimsuits. I'm sure that's going to be exciting for some people, but we know Burn the Witch is coming out at the end of the month. Would this stream not be best used for the end of the month? Unless we're going to get another one at the end of the month, we have no idea how often these streams are going to be. I'm kind of here for it. They normally are some fun, at least to watch and see the reveals together. But the timing of this just has me really confused, because why are we doing all this for a swimsuit Neliel and Rangiku? And I thought I might as well edit this in, because I have seen a lot of people say, yo, could this actually be Burn the Witch? Will it not be Neliel and Rangiku? Besides the obvious event orders telling us to use a Rangiku and Neliel, what if it's just a coincidence? The thing with Burn the Witch is that it can be mid-month banners. It has been mid-month banners in the past. Lately though, the last 2 Burn the Witch banners, Halloween and also Parasol, have been end-of-month banners, so keep that in mind. We also know with the current state of the game, right, with how Caleb are now releasing characters, mid-month is more often than not 2 characters. So if you see event orders saying Neliel and Rangiku, I mean that pretty much confirms mid-month. Because when it comes to this upcoming Burn the Witch banner, at least from what I've been hearing, there should be 3 characters. Of course, we know Noelle Nini is one of them, and there should be a 3rd character. So more reason for Noelle Nini and that 3rd character to be end of month. And with that, like I mentioned in the video, right, I would love for them to maybe even announce the characters on the live stream. I mean, they've already technically been leaked, right? If they're not going to do another live stream in 2 weeks time for end of month, I would kind of like for some of the announcements to be had here. Because I feel like if there was one time to do a live stream, it would be for end of month August, not so much this upcoming mid-month. And even in regards to that, right, besides the character reveals, which likely is going to be the main thing of this live stream, you know, just compared to the last 2 streams that we had of this, it's just a seasonal banner. I'm not sure why this is supposed to be a big deal. But also at the same time, and the Bankai live stream as a whole kind of suffered from this in terms of upcoming game news, because we just had a live stream, the Bankai Live, literally 2 weeks ago. A month prior to that, we also had one of these live streams where, you know, we can't really get that much in-game news in terms of forthcoming updates, because we quite literally just got the update and they're still not even here just yet. So that's why when it came to the Bankai Live news, there was nothing really new in terms of upcoming future content, because they already announced that stuff. So when it comes to any forthcoming updates that you would usually expect in a stream like this one, I'm not really expecting much, because we're still waiting for the co-op quest. We might get more information about that, because it should be releasing around this time. But any news they have for this live stream should have been seen in the, you know, actual Bankai Live, because that's the bigger deal. But if we do scroll down, they do say, of course, that new characters will be releasing. And again, this is happening on the 16th. Now we know, due to the point event, is that this point event is leaving on the 16th. So they are also going to treat, again, this banner as the Aizen Ichigo banner where it's going to get revealed and then also released hours later. Again, it's just a weird situation because it's a swimsuit banner. It's just Nelio Rangiku. Why is this getting the same treatment as renewed Aizen and Byakuya and then $100 million celebration with Ichigo and also Okiura? So on the 13th, which is when we were expecting banner news, if that doesn't happen, it's likely because, again, they are going to release the characters and reveal them on the same day, in this case on the 16th. Now, they also do mention here that you might even get to hear about some long-awaited news. Hopefully, this isn't a copy-paste job by Oliver, because we've already received long-awaited news. I guess that's in regards to the voting banner that we voted for, basically last year, January. Now, last time they mentioned this, they did confirm to us the two type of seasonal banners that will be in that banner, and that case is Orient Society and also Spirit Society. It's expected, given how long we've waited for it, and now that we've been getting some information of the banner over the last couple of so months, that the vote banner should be happening in the second half of the year. My guess would be like 2 to 3 months. Maybe October time is the best time to release it, especially considering that one of them is supposed to be a Spirit Society character. Spirit Society, for those that don't know, technically were our Halloween banners. So would this news, if they actually do intend to reveal some long-awaited news, would this be the character announcements? I would think it'd be kind of cool to announce the characters in advance. They don't have to show the character designs. They don't have to show the artwork. Maybe show a sketch, show the character concept art, or at least just reveal the characters that are going to be in the banner. That way you can potentially save for them if you are a fan of said units, because we still have no idea who's even going to be in the banner. You can likely expect those popular characters, but there are quite a lot of popular characters. Who are going to be the 3 or 4 that would get put into this banner? Now, we might also be getting a lot of news, and this might be for upcoming live streams too, if they ever do more of these in the next couple of weeks or months. Remember, at least in Japan, unfortunately for us that aren't there, we don't get to experience this. There is a lot of real-life projects going on, and I believe this is also being timed with the release of the new pop-up shop that is, I believe, in Shinjuku. So I'm sure a good portion of this live stream will be focused on the real-life stuff that you can buy. That's more so for the Japanese fans, not so for us, because we can't buy them online unless we're just in Japan. Remember, like I said, the reason why we do know most live streams were coming our way because they did say in regards to the first ever Brave Souls offline event that I believe is happening in November, they did say look out for more live streams as they will reveal more information. So we might even get more information about that. And that itself could be a big deal too, even for those that aren't going to go there. But interestingly enough, we do have the voice actors of Ichigo and also Uryu. Pretty cool stuff. I mean, guests don't normally ever confirm anything. In this case, again, we already know it's Nelly and Rangiku. Uryu just got a character. So in this case, we can safely say this doesn't mean anything. Last time Rukia being there, of course, it did mean something. And the previous time Aizen being there meant something. But again, we just got an Uryu. So it just seems like they're bringing the more available actors. And of course, it is expected that Morita will be there. He, after all, is the 10th anniversary ambassador. So yeah, overall, a funny and weird situation. I'm here for it. I like having these live streams, especially now that I'm not on holiday. I can actually react to it normally, have no issues while live streaming. Hopefully the characters are cool. Hopefully the banner is good. I'm not really summoning on it, but I mean, they're making it a live stream, so maybe it'll be better than normal. Who actually knows? I'm sure the Rangiku and Nelliel fans are going to be happy. Let me know what you like to expect with this live stream. What do you want to see revealed in here alongside the new characters? What do you think is the long-awaited news? Is it actually regarding more information about the upcoming voting banner? Only time to tell, but I guess I'll see you lads there. Take care and peace.